Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Canadian Shield. My name is Sterling, and I'm your host. In the House of Commons last week, the Conservatives presented a motion that would force the federal Liberals to pause all the taxes on gasoline. Now, of course, the federal Liberals opposed this motion. Them and the NDP opposed this motion because they don't want you to be traveling. They want you to be staying in your house. They say to you that it's okay that gas prices in the economy are really bad because they're giving you birth control and they're giving seniors over age 75 free dental care. The Conservatives think that it's okay for the country to have time and money to spend, even if you are not a person who needs birth control or a person who's over 75 that wants dental care. Now, one of the Conservative MPs stood up to say her piece on the situation. And the health minister stood up with what can only be explained as a complete and total derailment of his mental concentration. I mean, there's no way in the world that he actually thought his way through this. There's just an off the cuff rant of an individual. But what it does do is exposes the Liberals' frame of mind, state of mind. All right, before we get into it, I would encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this channel with all of your socials. All right, let's check it out.
The Honourable Minister of Health.
Mr. Speaker, good news, kids. You can take a summer fun time vacation where you're locked in a car for 10 consecutive days, nonstop with no bathroom breaks, and the Conservatives have a plan for you to have that summertime fun. And the cost? Give up the future of the planet, right? Don't worry, kids, about climate change. Don't worry about taking action on the planet. Enjoy your 10 hours in the car and let the planet burn.
Now, the Liberals think that they're being very clever by that. They think that they've done, they're being very quip and very glib. However, people like me who are analyzing the situation see a more direct statement. What they're actually saying is that they don't want you to ever have a vacation. They don't want you to ever leave where you currently live if you're lucky enough in this government to have a place to live. They don't want you to ever leave it. So they have to make this extreme example where you're never getting out of a car for 10 straight days, never using the bathroom for 10 straight days. I mean, the ridiculous absurdity of this statement. And they're all clapping along and laughing because they don't really seem to understand what they're actually trying to tell you as a Canadian is. They don't mind charging you that tax on the gas because they know that it's going to stop you from traveling. They know that it's going to stop you from enjoying the country. They know that it's going to stop you from visiting family. They know that it's going to stop you from visiting tourist attractions. They know that it's going to prevent you from having fun of any kind, of any shape, of any form. Not only are you not going to be able to build the bonds with your family because you're all just going to be so on edge and so worried, stuck in your little apartment, don't worry about it because the health minister doesn't think that you need to exercise. The health minister who flies jets all over this country all the time, who doesn't have to worry about it because we pick up his gas price. We pick up the fuel that he puts in his car, which is probably driven by somebody that we also pay. But he has to make up this extreme 10 days locked in a car without using the bathroom to try to make you think that it's a bad idea for you to be out and visiting. That means, you can't go anywhere according to the Liberal Party because they don't want you to ever leave your neighborhood. They don't want you to ever leave the 5 kilometers from where you live ever, 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 ever. If you do, you have to be doing it on the very special selection of the federal government. They have to give you handwritten permission, like you were in the communist bloc. That's the kind of totalitarianism that they have in their mind. That's the truth behind what on the surface seems to be a very absurd response to let's give Canadians a break. But in reality, it seems that they don't want you to go anywhere at all. It seems that they're quite happy about keeping you locked inside of your own little region. And if you live outside of the country, out of the cities where there is no buses, well, that's just fine too, because now you're just paying that much more fuel prices. So what the Liberal is actually saying is that he doesn't want you spending any of your money on anything other than on gasoline. And if you have to spend it on gasoline, he doesn't want you to go anywhere with it. He wants it to be so expensive that you can only basically drive to the grocery store and back again. so that you will never explore the second largest country on earth. You will never get to know the nation around you. You will never get to travel to other parts of the country. You will be stuck in that little region that you live in for your entire life. You will live there. You will have to be educated there. You won't be able to leave out of that because the health minister and the Liberal Party decided that they want to make gasoline so expensive that no one can ever enjoy anything ever in Canada forever. All right, I'm going to wrap here. I want to thank you all for listening. I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this channel with your friends. I'll talk to you next time.